Welcome back everyone, Ronjn here. Now we're about to start our Long War 2 journey. Last night I made a few mistakes. We're going to be starting tonight. I just wanted to bring up the character list that we have. We did lose our roster from the first time we played this. Now we restarted the roster. I've been having some people sending me their character classes and what they would like to be. I'm going to try to keep this nice and short. If you want to be part of the Long War 2 roster, just send me a message in Discord or comment on this video with your nationality, gender, 2 colors, and a preferred class. Also your nickname. If you can just put that in the comments below or on Discord, you can join us. Send me that information. I'll try to get your characters going. Now, I just downloaded a few extra customization mods, and hopefully they look good. But I also downloaded a Stormtrooper mod. I just got it now. And I don't know, there's a lot of customization options in this. So I'm open to suggestions if you have something you actually want your character to look like. And probably going to see them die in game. It's probable. No particular order, it's just how it worked out. You have Ronjn. That's my character. Most of these I left just as recruit so that it can be randomized when we play the game. I think he was a recruit and then ended up being an assault when we played last night. No particular information, just that's my avatar. Alright, Gaffer, that is technically also me. That's actually not my gamer, me, but what I would do in the real life for work. I always liked having gray-haired soldiers. I think being an older warrior or whatever is just more, I don't know about dignified, but it's cooler. Also, I was not a grenadier yesterday, so that's weird that these have changed. I'm gonna put it back to rookie. Alright, for those of you that know, this is Monkey, based off of my daughter, basically. One of my 2 daughters. And I made her a Reaper. I like the hero classes in this game. No one's really chimed in saying they wanted to be a hero class. So hopefully we get to play with Monkey early in the game, because the Reaper class for me is the best stealth class, and it makes a huge difference when you progress in XCOM 2. Bear, my second daughter, I made her a Templar, and we played with her yesterday. And the Templar in the Long War is pretty awesome. I have to say, they've made some changes that I didn't really like the class in XCOM 2 normally, because you have to kind of babysit this class. It doesn't seem to be like that at all in the Long War 2 mod. It's amazing. You get some pretty kick-ass spells right out the gate, and different ways to play it. It looked like you have a melee build and a ranged build. So I'd say give it a shot, but let's see how the game ends up starting us tonight. Alright, we couldn't make the game without Nemesis. Some of you may remember him from the last time we played XCOM 2. I don't remember the contest actually, but I created a squad for their contest, and we actually ended up winning a book and some graphic arts for this game and some pins, but I lost the pins, to be honest. But yeah, Nemesis is back. He's one of the characters I'm basing off. If I were to do a story on XCOM, he's in. Like, he's probably the character that for me has a lot of meaning, because I have a giant story built around it, and hopefully one day I can bring that story to either animation or TV show, something. I think there's a lot of potential in this. You just even character builder to make actual characters come to life on the bigger set than just within the game. Really like Nemesis. Alright, so some of you know my girlfriend is Russian, so I keep making fun of her. And because of this pandemic, I keep making fun. I call it Comrade COVID. So I said screw it and made a character. Now he's in green to kind of symbolize the pandemic, or like the viral part of COVID. And he's full of hearts. He wants to spread that love of the COVID. Yeah, he's tired of quarantine. He wants to love the aliens and make him sick. It's gonna be amazing. I think there may be some things that are twisted and wrong in this, but hey, it's enjoyable. Grandpa, if you're returning to the series, I think we all know Grandpa basically saved the day in XCOM 1, multiple times in XCOM 2. I made him a sharpshooter because typically that's what he's been doing, and always been a really reliable character. Even though it's an RNG game, I could always count on Grandpa to get us out of any situation. Although I think I changed his name. It used to be Grandpa, not Grandpa. So again, this is based off of Tanya. I kind of played with her name. I didn't want to put her real name. I keep making fun of her name anyway. I keep joking that I call her Babushka. And I saw that the new skin mod that I can play around with the bust size. So we totally did that. And that is kind of technically based on Tanya that you guys hear about on stream. Alright, let's get back to some of you out there. We have Tekken. I updated the gear. I tried to base it off of what we had before. I remember it being red, but the armor, actually I have more choices. So this is what Tekken now looks like. There's been a lot of updates for some of the older characters. This is the first one. So welcome back, Tekken. Gorgax. Couldn't quite find the right aesthetic, but I think this is pretty close to what we had. I think Gorgax is probably going to get wounded quite a bit like he used to, and he's still going to kick ass. I think I changed his colors, but it can always be changed later. Yeah, he was a crutch before, and I think he would get wounded like every fight. Let's see if he has better luck this time. Alright, Blaze. If you remember that, Blaze used to be a blonde, but in all red, so I decided to keep the blonde, and I played around with the new clothing options that we have in the game. I actually looks pretty good, so let's see if it keeps up in game, and hopefully it doesn't die too fast. Maybe she should just, instead of flashbangs, she just flashes the aliens. Rezee. I felt kind of bad because I had made Rezee a bit of a balding guy last time. Kind of looked like Nick Cage though. So this time I played around and actually gave him hair. I kept the pink smiley faces. I can't remember if it was smiley faces or hearts, but this is the updated look of Richey. It's nice to have him back. Alright, we have Epic Cowboy, which I know he posted as a different name for different characters, so he's in here twice, although I think he had 2 characters in the first place. Anyway, I wanted a skirmisher, and I didn't really have anything to go based off of this character, so he'll likely be one of the 3 heroes we start with, and then we'll probably find him sometime in the journey. I like the look, I like the idea of having a skirmisher hero, so this will be for Epic Cowboy. Alright, Dusty. Not sure how this is gonna go, but I don't remember really much other than he was probably a shinobi before with blue armor, and I decided to just bear it all out there. I mean, he's looking good with his 6-pack, blue colors. Dusty's gonna kick ass. Alright, we've updated Scarlette. Scarlette was a character for Rezee as well last time, and I remember she was orange. Then when I got all these new clothing options, I was like, wow, this is nice. So I decided to actually give her a pearl necklace. Very, very good meaning behind this necklace. I think it's a pretty cool character model. The funny thing is, they actually fight as they're dressed. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when we put new armor on, but that's what they look like in the fight. So it's interesting. So basically we just updated Scarlette just a tiny bit. Alright, Kron. I remember Kron with the helmet. Couldn't remember much else of the design. So that should be just an updated version of what Kron used to look like. Welcome back, Kron. Right, Ross. Ross posted in Discord. He wanted a character. He mentioned a country I did not yet have in my roster or in my mods. So the second option was Scotland. When he said Scotland, I kind of went Celtic with the blue face. Made him a Reaper. Hopefully we'll get him soon enough. I think I can only get 1 hero in the beginning, but I'm sure we'll be picking up more. Reaper's one of my favorite classes from XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Welcome, Ross. Alright, I was making another character. I liked the look of the skirmisher without a helmet. And when I was making him, I was like, this looked like Cherub from Chimera Squad a little bit. But I figured it wouldn't work in the timeline because he was just born after this war. So I figured it was Chubs' dad. So I'll just call him Chubs. Alright, Spidey. This is for Lucas. Used to be looking a bit like Spider-Man. I made him a bit darker this time. We had more options instead of just being like, you know, the Spider-Man hood and the blue and the red. The blue's still in there, but it doesn't show up as it used to. But this is Spidey. Bit of an updated look. Dracodith. I think this is for Epic. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Dracodith. So let's see. I don't have any history with this soldier. He's a brand new soldier to the army. So welcome, Dracodith. Jordan. Alright, I updated the character model a little bit. It's pretty much the same as I remember, except for maybe the armor's a little bit different. Blue, same mask. I think new hairstyle. I think we should be able to kick ass. And again, I think it's just a soldier, because then we can just get random soldiers and have more people. If we just all pick classes, it may not get to join as early. Alright, Maiden rocks. So brought the character back. I think it's pretty much the same except for the armor. Decided that he wanted to maybe take it a bit more chill, but same face mask, and maybe he was gonna strike fear in the aliens like he used to. Richey used to be one of our specialists, hackers. We'll see what he ends up being in this one. Got a bit of face paint underneath that helmet. Should be pretty good. Okay, Juanita Diaz, I think she got created as a random. I like the character kind of aesthetic, so there's no nickname associated to that one yet, but it was just a randomly generated character. I was like, huh, this looks pretty good. Zedified, I think pretty much the same from what I have in my memory, except maybe the armor pattern, but the orange Tilly hat, although I think the country's wrong. But there you go, Zedified's back. Molly Johnson, another one randomly generated, kind of got distracted with her midsection there, and just decided to keep her instead of deleting her. 5x9, alright, I think he looks a lot like he used to. Slightly upgrade, maybe the face is a bit different, but this is the same. So welcome back 5x9, and see what we can get up to. Hopefully none of these guys die too early in the game. Alright, another character we have returning is King Rat. So here we go. Got a bit of face paint on there, some yellow colors. Let's see what we can get up to with King Rat. Wei Deng, she's another random character. I didn't delete her, but she actually died in the 2 hours that I played last night. So not very hopeful about her survival. Weird name, Wei Deng. Here's Mandrin, he's back. He has his son with him, just a bit further down the line. Decided that, you know, just keep it fresh. Keep it a bit ridiculous, a bit on the side. All I remember is maybe the blue colors, and got some face paint. A bit of a clown character in my head for some reason. I know he likes to joke around, so took a bit of a fun play on that. Rhiun, alright, I kind of based this off of his avatar a little bit. I know he has the Mario Brothers avatar on YouTube, so his Twitch account. So here you go, so you got the red for Mario, and I threw in, you know, a bit of the white. Green should be to symbolize Luigi in the relationship. So here's Rhiun. Alright, Morti. Morti's been around for a while, and I took his colors like he suggested. I think he was supposed to be one of the skirmishers in my head, and then he mentioned that he wanted to be a different class, so, and different colors. So here's Morti, or BB, I guess in this case. Sarah, I kind of mixed it. I had Sarah Connor in my previous build, so I thought it was pretty easy to bring her back. So it looks pretty close, and I gave her the nickname Death, kind of to tie in with Angela from Wasteland 2. Actually, probably also Wasteland 1. I think she's in that game as well. I have not played Wasteland 1 yet, but it's a bit of a combination for the nickname to symbolize those two characters. Last one I have right now, got a Star Wars pack, so I figured I'd play around with it. Hopefully Connor likes it. This is also Mandrin's son. I think it looks kind of cool. There's a bit of like clipping with the gear, but I think, well, when we go into the fight, I don't know if we'll notice it as much. And I remember that the green was a color, and maybe even yellow. I decided to make him a stormtrooper. Hopefully his aim does not reflect that. And I just took off the helmet because I figured, you know, it'd be more personable a bit to actually see his face as opposed to just having his stormtrooper helmet on. And maybe that'll help with the aim, but you never know, it's XCOM. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the characters that I've created for all of you. And feel free to keep posting. I'll do my best to have them ready before the stream. And I'll keep posting these, hopefully maybe some short videos, so that I can do it before stream. It's really nice to play with so many characters. Keep it up. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Cheers.